Hey, if you're watching this, you're probably watching the replay right now. So go ahead and say hi and tell me where you're from. I have so many fun things to share. I cannot wait to show you all the things. All the things. Okay, I am giving it a couple seconds to show up live on my computer. Things are really happening slow over here. There we go. Oh, look at my journal. Hey, who is there? Y'all say hi. Tell me what's going on today. Come on, computer. Oh, thank you, Jenna. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can't wait to tell you all about that and then some other stuff going on. What is wrong with my computer? I want to be able to read y'all's comments, so I'm just checking it out real quick. If you have someone that may be interested in learning about all kinds of fun stuff, hand lettering, but much more, go ahead and share this video. I don't know why it's not working for me. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. If y'all don't mind sharing and telling your friends, that blesses my business so much. Okay, so I haven't shown this yet because these paint markers are not available yet. They're being, I got to test them out and I love them, and this is what I did with them. So paint markers, you know, you can do so many things. Thank you, Gina, for sharing. I appreciate that. There's so many things you can do with paint markers. And I had never tried to write on something like this. It's kind of like a vinyl cover, kind of like a leather vinyl. And this is a Moleskine notebook. I did some samples down here because I wanted to see what they would look like. But I just used paint markers. And this is Crafty Croc. Like I said, they're brand new on the market. They are not even for sale yet, but I got to review them. And I love them. I love that they come with 10 of the medium tips and then metallic. There's 6 of them. So I'll show you. I'm going to put them away and I'll show you the colors as we go. They're great for all different holidays. That's what I think of when I look at markers. I'm like, okay, I've got my Christmas colors. I've got my Valentine colors. Oh, I'm missing a color. No. And then I like to do these for St. Patrick's Day. And then I've got the 4th of July. Where's my white one? There it is. White is the best. I love white. White makes everything stand out. Okay, and then I've got Halloween, which a lot of people put purple with Halloween. You could do a stem on a pumpkin. Sometimes they add yellow. You can do, for spring, here's some pretty spring flower colors. And what else? What other holidays? Oh, look, even for, oh, this is good for Halloween too. But even for fall, you've got the brown that works well with fall, and you can do pretty fall leaves with these. So anyway, I think I've covered the main, well, Easter, you know, with the flowers and all, but I think I've colored the main holidays and stuff. And then these are so pretty. These are the metallics that comes with them. Hey, y'all say hi. I'm only seeing one comment. I would love to know who is watching. Yeah, who's watching? Who's watching? Okay. These are the metallic ones, and they are such pretty colors. I don't know how well you can see the metallic on here, but they're shimmery, and I used a lot on here. There's a silver. This is this blue color. I think I used almost all of the colors on here. I don't know that I used the gold, but I think I used every other color on here, which makes sense. And then I also used this, and this. Oh, look, I used green too. I like use the whole box on here almost. So anyway, I used a bunch of the colors. Hi, Catherine. We're in Texas. I'm in Texas. I'm in East Texas. Yeah, the metallic is pretty, isn't it? Hi, Liz. I'm so glad you you caught me live too. I didn't announce I was coming live. I didn't know I was coming live. I just thought, oh, I've got so much to show them. I can't wait. So anyway, I will let y'all know when these are on the market. I love all their products. I'm an ambassador for them, so I will be sharing with you, but I'm going to share my honest feedback on them. Okay, now, that's that. Okay, the next thing I want to show you, Wichita Falls. I've been there. Karen's from West Virginia. Hey, I'm so glad y'all are there. Okay, Judy, thank you. That's actually, oh, you like the colors? I love the colors too. I'm glad that you like them. Okay, so next I want to show y'all. Okay, so do you know that I have a hand lettering tribe that it's a monthly membership, and it's been closed, and I open it 4 times a year, and I'm going to reopen it Thursday, whenever the 15th is. Is that Thursday? I think. Colleyville, yay. Oh, Mississippi. What part of Mississippi? My son goes to school in Clinton. Liz is in North Richland Hills. That's awesome. Gina's from Fairfield. Oh, we got lots of Texas people representing. Yeah, Brooke, I'd like to know where. Not that I'd know where it is, but if it's Clinton or Jackson, I'll know where it is. Anyway, so my Be the Light Lettering Club is opening, and we are adding iPad lettering to the lineup. I'm so excited. Oh, it's closed? Meridian. I haven't heard of that. That's cool. This is iPad. I did all of this on my iPad. And then, not everybody in the club has an iPad, and I wanted to show them how you could like translate that onto a canvas. And so our first month with the new members, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show how to make this on the iPad, and then I'm going to show how to do this. If you don't own an iPad, you can still learn so much from this. I show how to shadow, and then you can take that onto a piece of artwork. So, hi from Kentucky! I have a really good friend from Kentucky. We met online, and she is like, we talk every day. And she's precious. Where are you? Yes, MC! Oh, I love that school. It is just such a blessing for us. Oh, Sarah! Oh, Sarah, I just realized it was you. Oh, yay! Okay, so do you live in Bowling Green too? Okay, next thing I want to show y'all. Okay, so last night I started going through, and I was thinking about my new book. If you don't know, I have a lettering book that is for sale, and I don't have it to show you. That's awful. Well, you can see it on my affiliate link in my Amazon shop. Actually, if you go to my website, Craft with Christie, Chrstie, then you can view it there. There's like a little video. But I'm working on a new book. I need your input. I would absolutely love to know your honest feedback on this. So if you have my book, great. If you don't have my book, still, you're half an hour. Oh, cool. Okay. If you don't have a book, still, I would love your input. So, okay. The first book I did, it's black and white. It's all black and white, and it makes it real affordable. It's only $12. So, this book, I would love to do in color, but I don't know if it's going to double or triple the price. I have no idea. I need to find out about that. What are your thoughts on that? Would you pay, say, $25 for a book that's in color? And I kind of wanted to have sections. Like, this would be iPad lettering. So I'm going to show y'all a lot of different things that I've created with my iPad. And a lot of them I've turned into, like, scripture cards and stuff that I sell on Etsy. But they're great for, they're great for putting tracing paper over, and you can trace it. You know, you could put it on a canvas. You could copy it and put it on a canvas. You like the light bulb doodle? Thank you. My group, my hand lettering group is called Be the Light. And so this is like the logo for our tribe. I am sending out, this time when I have signups, I'm going to send out a welcome box. I cannot wait because I'm going to send out some of my favorite products in it. Okay. So this is all done on the iPad, but can be copied onto just paper. This could be watercolored. So it's a lot of inspiration. It is also faith-based, which I will be sure to make note of that on the cover, because the last one, I had a couple people upset because they bought it and they didn't know it was faith-based, and I was like, oh, sorry. Anyway, so those actually, I don't think I printed it out, but these are all actually on scripture cards. But this is obviously the big version. And then I have some scriptures that I've worked on. I've been working on for a long time. And this is done on the iPad. Every single one of these things were all drawn separately on there. This is something I put out for Christmas every year. And you can make a copy of it even. This is something I want to do for my hand lettering membership group for April. I thought it would be fun to watercolor these. It showed this how I made this on the iPad, but then watercolor them also. These are my little Easter bunnies. I created these. I designed these on the iPad, and then I ended up... Am I getting any more comments? Make sure I don't miss anything. Uh-oh. It's saying low battery. Hold up. Hold up. Why is it saying low battery when I have it plugged in? That makes no sense. Let me do some investigating. I think they're plugged in too close to each other. But then I'm going to have to unplug Alexa. And I don't want to do that. But I did forget to tell her. Alexa, set alarm for 1 hour.
1 hour. Starting now.
Hold on, y'all. Sorry. We can't have my phone dying on us. Why is it not charging? Okay. Anyway, I designed these in the iPad, and then I actually made a punch needle pattern out of them. And, oh, they turned out so cute. I wish I had... Oh, wait, I do. Hold on. Here's what they turned out like. And if you punch needle, this pattern's on Etsy. But I'm just trying to show y'all what all you can do with designing things. And again, this doesn't have to be on the iPad. You could draw this and then translate it into something like that. Isn't that fun? Makes me ready for Easter. They'll also be cute like in a baby room though. This one reminds me of my grandma. She's really, really fancy. Okay. There's that. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. Okay, here's another one I designed on the iPad. I actually made cards. I don't know if I have any. Let me show y'all. If I do. No, not of this one. I need to make more cards of these, though. Another scripture. This is, we're focusing again in my tribe on being the light. That's one of the focuses. And so, this is one of the scriptures that I was playing with. This is the day that the Lord hath made. Thank you, Jenna. We're also, this month, we're working on Beatitudes. So I started lettering with this. I love the depth of that, like how it really looks. It has a lot of depth. I designed this for this month as well. And I wanted to make sure that we focus on the blessed part. And James 1:17 is the reference for that. Does this look familiar? So what I did is I designed it like this, and then I wanted to lighten up the colors. And so wouldn't that be pretty watercolored? I think that'd be pretty. And dry brushed. Look at the dry brush. So you could paint it. You could do whatever. Next. I hope y'all can see this. I feel like it's... Is it showing up? Oh, yeah. It is. Alright. So, advice so far, y'all. What should I do as far as the book goes? I mean, these are not going to be impressive if they're not in color. But is this something that you'd want to buy a book and have these samples in there to get inspiration from? Create your own sunshine. I think of that with our tribe too, how we want to be the light. Valentine's Day. This is another one I did for our club. And I also did, if you want to go back and look at any lives that I have, one of my last lives was actually this. I showed how to do this on my iPad, but we finger painted. And then what's really cool, did y'all know that Procreate is the app that we use. Did you know that there is, hi Marie, that there is an app for your iPhone? You don't use the Apple Pencil with it. You can use a stylus. But still, how fun is that? It's $5. You don't have to have the iPad and you can practice. It would be harder to do, smaller writing, but you could do the finger painting and all. You could even do the finger painting on there, print it out, and then hand letter on top of it. Love this. We also focused in my group on, I didn't mean to talk about my tribe the whole time, but I actually designed all these with that in mind. But we talk about how we can do random acts of kindness as well. Here's a thinking of you. Now, I did create this with a black background, and then I had cards made out of it. So, see that? And what I love about this is, you know, I translate it into something that I can use, rather than just a printable for a frame or something. Okay. This I had in a 5x7. I put in a picture frame for the fall. This I designed for a wedding, and they had these framed. This is their colors, and that's something that you could actually sell if you ended up getting more into the iPad. This is something I designed because I went on a glamping retreat, and let me show you. Hang on, I might lose y'all for a second. I designed this after, okay, I knew I was going on a glamping retreat, and so a friend of mine owns a pottery shop, and my daughter works there, and they had these campers. I was like, oh my gosh, we've got to do a class. So we made campers. Here's my camper. Isn't it so fun? And so after I made this, then I copied it. Like, I decided I was going to design it the same camper on this paper. So that's kind of fun. But we went on the glamping retreat. Thank y'all for sharing so much. We went on the glamping retreat last weekend, and it was a blast. If you didn't see my pictures, you should go through and look for them, because I stayed in a teepee, and some of my other friends stayed in campers, and it was just incredible. It was in Texas at Round Top. Have you ever heard of Round Top? It's like a big place that has antiques and all. An antique show, it wasn't the antique show when we were there, but they have a couple times a year. If you've ever watched the TV show Junk Gypsies, that's where they belong, or that's where their shop is. Okay, here's the scripture cards I was showing you from earlier, that I took these ones and made them into scripture cards. I like how they turned out. I thought they were pretty cute. More scripture cards. Again, like, I sell these in Etsy. In my club, in my tribe, they get these for free. I post printables all the time for them to be able to use these. So, and this is the big version, which can be, you know, made a little bit smaller, put into a frame. You could put tracing paper over, you could copy it. These I did all the same color theme. Thank you for sharing, Catherine. That means the world to me. This is one of my favorite scriptures, because it's so difficult for me to keep my mouth shut. Especially with my family. I want to build them up, and it's so easy to point out people's faults. So this is something I need to repeat daily. I'm the vine, you are the branches. You give strength to the weary. If y'all see a typo or something, please tell me, because if I put this in a book, I need to make sure that there's no typos. The Lord will fight for you. Let your light shine. Again, this is a focus of our lettering tribe. It's the day the Lord hath made. And I did another one that's different with the same scripture. Give thanks. Is that one I already showed you? I don't know. Okay, this is something I did with Crafty Croc, this company I was showing earlier. And it is, I've got to decide, I'm going to talk to them about putting it in there. But this is some basic strokes for brush lettering. It's like, they're like paint brushes. And they already have the ink inside. And so I thought I could have a little section on that and different ways to make your letters. They will have another challenge, and they give away a ton of stuff. So if you want to join in that challenge, be looking out for that. It shows how to, let me put these in order. Okay, no, that's not right. Well, anyway, you learn the basic strokes, then you learn how to put the letters together, then you learn how to connect letters. Well, you learn the letters, then you connect them. Then you do shadowing, and then you learn highlighting. And then you learn, oops, this one's next, doodles. And then you learn how to put them all together to make a project. So there's that. And I don't know what that went with. That's in there somewhere. Thank y'all again for sharing. All right. Then I would have a section that has doodles in it. These are some more printables that I give out to my tribe. And we go over like how to sketch them out and everything. This is actually something I did for my church. And I would change it up and put, instead of South Spring, I would talk about how the topic was love letters, because I was talking to them, how can we reach out to other women? How can we love on each other? And so we talked about all these different things, different ways that we could do. You know, take them food, go have coffee with them, shop with them. I put here to be silly, but of course that's tic-tac-toe. I do know that, I promise. And so what I did is I gave them this grid, and I said, okay, I just had them to start to draw. So I would sketch it and wouldn't tell them what it was, and they had to guess it as we went along. It was kind of fun. Here's what I did with my Be the Light tribe the first time we got together, because I wanted them to be able to draw a light bulb. And a variety of them. Here's how to draw a dandelion. And then this last month we talked about flourishes. And so I gave them these printables. And we talked about just how to add flourishes to things. And here's just some examples. So I gave them a practice sheet so they could practice on here. And see the final where we ended up doing a lot of flourishing on blessed. So we kind of started off little, and then a big way. I also did some bullet journaling, and this was something that I gave to them for that. And this is great to put tracing paper over and to trace them too. This is a January theme. I'd like to do a theme for each month. These are other templates that you could use in a journal, different kind of monthly challenges. So right here you would put lettering challenge, and then you'd put what you're going to letter, like the scriptures, and then here you could practice it there. This is the same thing, it's just different. Same but different. This is it in a smaller version. And these are things I need to know if y'all think should be included in here. So this could actually be put into, I didn't bring my bullet journal in here, but this is the size of my bullet journal. So this could be folded and, put in there. So since it would be in the book, you could make a copy and put it in there. Now, for my classes, my local classes, and to give to my tribe, I designed these collages, and they're great for tracing. And tracing is so perfect for muscle memory. You just, the more you have your hands practice, the more it comes to you, and you start to see different ways to make things. So when I first started, my S's didn't look like that. But then eventually I was like, oh, I like the way they make their S's. So it turned into the way I make my S's. So that was, here's Valentine's. We actually did this on a bucket, if you saw in my live. Let me show you this. By the way, tonight I have a class, and this is what their final project's going to be. And let's see, I need to fix something. I rubbed this against something and scratched it, so I'm going to fix it. But anyway, so this is what they're going to do tonight in their final project after I teach them a lot of lettering stuff. Fix this. But the great thing about these markers, these are chalk markers, and so you can doctor it up, but you can also erase them and do the next holiday, do an Easter one with a little Easter bunny on it. That'd be fun. So there's that. Y'all still there? Tell me what you think. Hey friend, how are you? I was talking about you a minute ago. Was telling them about my friend from Kentucky. I'm showing them my book ideas. You'll have to go back and watch because I would love to know your feedback. I'm trying to get feedback from everybody. I want to know if people would pay more for a book in color, because the stuff that I have right now is stuff that it just looks so good in color. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Last month we did this on a bucket. So the bucket was galvanized, and it had a chalkboard like front part, and then they put that on there. I've already designed the 4th of July one. And again, it's just different ways to practice writing. So not all of it's brush lettering. We've got some monoline, all different doodles and stuff. This is one that I did for the Bible journaling retreat. They're all wonderful. Could you do it in a softback spiral bound book with perforated page? You know what? Karen, I wish I could. I was thinking of that too. Hi, Foolish Reese. First time watching. Welcome, welcome. And thank y'all for sharing. So that is an awesome idea, and I wish I could. The way I had it published last time, it's very limited on what you can do, and so really all I could do is just basic book. But I checked yesterday, and for like $4, I think it's $4, you can have it spiral bound really quick at the office store. And so since the price is so good, my first book was $12. Since the price is so good, it's affordable to go have it spiral bound. But I do wish you could tear them out. That would be so cool. Okay. Okay, so then I did the if you saw the Glamper piece of ceramic I did a minute ago. So that's the glamping retreat. I did a demo there, and I gave them this so they could, in their Bible journals, they could use some of these different ideas. And I also had a doodle page for that, and I guess I didn't print that out. Oh, those were so fun. Okay, well, moving on. This is from my tribe, where I gave them some scriptures that had to do with light for them to practice. We're talking about the Beatitudes this month, so that was another printable I gave them. This was fun for Christmas. We used these on, I had a class for a Christmas, oh girl, that glamping retreat. If people hadn't seen the pictures, they have got to go look at the pictures, and thank you. Okay, so we did gift bags, and we did like the wood ornaments and gift tags, and this was, I gave them carbon paper, and they could actually trace this or do their own, and some people did their own. It was really fun. These are actually SVG files that I have in my Etsy shop, and they're fun to do on anything. This would be cute to draw and put it. You could do it on a bucket. You could do it on one of those chalkboards I just showed you. But the layout is that's what I think is great for when you're, well, not even just a beginner, but as you go along, you want to do different stuff rather than just write across the page like, where's that one? Like this, you know, we kind of start off, hold up. We kind of start off like this, but then you want to go, you know, you just want to keep advancing and doing something different. So then you learn how to lay it out. And I did show that in my first book. And this is a quote I made up, but I'm sure someone else has already thought of it. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Aw, on a mug would be so cute. So cute. This one I also thought would be cute on, this is SVG, that's an SVG. I have another one. This one, that's an SVG. This one I'm selling a lot of. And it's our theme also. Oh, this is one. This is an SVG. And as you want to take lettering a little bit further, you've got the banners that you can learn how to do. This last section, and this is in no particular order, but I thank you for sharing, friends. I don't want to miss the chance to thank you. These are gift tags that I designed. And again, those are in my Etsy shop too. But I love that I can provide them in here for y'all. And yeah, I love that I can put them in here because I think that's fun. So again, you could trace it, or I wish you could pull them out. I mean, you could pull it out, but it wouldn't be straight. But you're going to cut these out anyway. So that's a Christmas one. Here's a Christmas one. This one is like for the kitchen mainly. Secret Family Recipe, that's a joke because we don't have any of those. But you wouldn't have to use these all for the kitchen. Thinking of you, to and from enjoy. That could be anything. Made for you, could be anything you make. So, handmade for you. And here's the Thanksgiving one. There's always something to be thankful for. And then here's a Halloween one. Your spooktacular. Sticky fingers, tired feet, one less house, trick or treat. Anyway, so I need your input. Pretty please. What you think? Would you pay at least double the price for a book that's in color? And this is not the whole book. This is probably, because these will be front and back. I mean, I think this is maybe half. So there'll be a lot more. I'm going to do more in flourishing. I'm going to do more doodles. And then I want your feedback. What else would you want in the book? All right. That's what I wanted to show y'all. I'm super, super excited about it. I feel like the Lord has just blessed me with material to be able to put in there. And when I started printing out all the stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a lot further along than I thought I would be. But is there a market for a book on iPad lettering if you don't give instructions? Because it would be impossible. But I'm brainstorming out loud right now. But maybe there could be an online class that went along with it where you could learn how to do it. And then you'd have the sample. That's something to think about. You would, Liz? Yay. Okay. Well, that makes me feel better. What do you think about what's in it? Or what does everybody think? Is this something that you would... What would you do with it? Would you trace it? Would you get inspiration from it? And you do see that you could do this on a canvas or whatever you wanted to do. It wouldn't have to be on an iPad. All right, so whatever feedback y'all have, I would absolutely love it. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not going to hurt my feelings. All right, so while you're on here, if you want to stay and visit, I would love that. I'm going to do some names for my class tonight. And you can watch me letter them. I like to put names on the tables because, I don't know, I feel like it's a little special touch. And then tonight, since it's kind of a St. Patrick's Day theme, I'm going to do green. And I want to tell you all about Crayola markers. They are fabulous to hand letter with. And you might be thinking, what? But I'm telling you, they're beautiful. And some of them would be single-sided. I agree. And that makes it hard because I don't want it to feel... Oh, actually, I did do that in my other book where I had some single-sided pages. And it looked good. Oh, thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. Tracing good inspiration. Okay, all your feedback. I appreciate that so much. Okay, I'm looking for something and I don't remember. Oh, my bone folder. I don't know how to do anything without my bone folder. Do y'all know what that is? Here's my new marker case if you haven't seen it. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. Love with this thing. I like my markers like just like in a jar so I can just grab them real quick. But I realized, y'all, I can't keep up. Here's my bone folder. I mean, I completely can't find them. I can't find the one that I want because I have so many now. I'll show you the other ones that I have in here. So when I want to look for a medium Faber-Castell, whatever it's called, I can't find it. So this way, I can find it. Look at this heavenly goodness. Heavenly goodness. Can you tell art is my love language? And then here's one that I had misplaced. I'm going to put it in here so I can keep it with its family. Right there. And this is great. I took this on my glamping retreat and I thought I would just do it for travel, but no. I'm keeping them in there because I want to find my stuff. And it really was affordable. It wasn't that much. Okay. So now, do some names. You know what would be fun if you guys get a marker and do it with me? Practice with me. And it would be really good for you to see like different ways I make letters, but also get some practice in and work on the way you letter, because everybody letters their own style. I never want you to think yours needs to be just like mine or just like a font. Now it's good practice to copy other fonts, but when you find your style, it's not going to look like anybody else's, and that's what I love about lettering. Oh, that would be cute to decorate that. It's kind of busy. I should have gotten a plain one. Should have gotten a plain color. The case, let me put the link in here for you because it's in Amazon. So, see, that's what the cover looks like. Do y'all think I could decorate that? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Where is it? My computer always wants me to update. What's up with that? I ain't got time for that. Does y'all's always want to update too? I want y'all to look at something pretty and not at that while I'm looking this up. Well, let's see. I almost have it. So I have it in an Amazon shop. It's an affiliate shop. And I'm going to click on in the section that says hand lettering. Wherever, there it is. Okay. I'm going to click on that. So if you're ever, just go in there. And I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to grab the link. And there's black and they're about $22. There's several different colors. I don't know what mine's called. And I'm not sure that I wouldn't get a different color if I did it all over again. I'm not sure. Okay. Now I'm coming back to give you the link. I'm gonna pin it to the top. I could use paint pens. I know, I could use my new paint pens. But do you think it'd be too busy? Do you think it'd be alright? Oh, it's not letting me pin it to the top. Why not? Oh wait, yeah it is. Okay. So it may be pinned at the bottom, but you'll see it. There's the case and the link right there. A vinyl circle. Okay, I don't have a vinyl thing. I don't have a vinyl cutter. I am not buying a vinyl cutter. I can't start one more project. I keep saying it like that because I think it's funny, because one day I'll probably buy one, but I always say, I'm not doing that. All right. Now, I'm going to use my little cheater, which is a laser level. Best thing since sliced bread. And if y'all want to follow along with me, the first name is going to be Karen. Regular old Karen. Ooh. I should have done some warm-ups. I don't always follow the line, but I like to have something to go by. It's a little crooked right there. Now, if I had time, I would do shadowing and all kinds of stuff. So, usually I have too many to write to be able to spend time doing that. This one's Carrie with a C and an I-E. I love when people who are coming to my class watch me do their name. That's so fun. And they come to class and they're like, I saw you write that. So there's Carrie. The next name is... Make sure there's no more comments. Alright, the next name is Tracy. Tracye. If you, well, any marker that you use to hand letter, you want to make sure to rotate it every now and then, because it will get kind of heavy on one side. It'll kind of start leaning to one side. TR. It's hard to talk and letter. I misspell so much. TRAC.